The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory, whether buying or selling.
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Tom Knox, Dr. Wynn Moore, and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Knox, Moore, Roeder, and the clinic staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of expertise. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory, whether buying or selling. Trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Pay yearly programming and it breaks down to as little as $35 per month. Thousands of channels at your fingertips. That's at Brad's Home Entertainment, home of Big Box Brad. Call or come by to see for yourself. 877-492-0700 or bigboxbrad.com.
FNBC is excited to announce their new Sapphire Plus checking account. Earn 4% annual percentage yield on up to $20,000 by simply using your debit card 15 times and receiving a direct deposit each statement cycle. You'll also earn 1% APY on funds above $20,000. Stop by one of their convenient locations or visit fnbc.us for more information. You and FNBC, better together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile's best friend at North Arkansas Dental Group. Their family-friendly practice welcomes you with open arms, providing expert care from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Conveniently located at 2338 Highway 62 West, their new facility offers a warm and welcoming environment for all your dental needs. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, trust the experienced team to keep your smile shining bright. Book your appointment today and experience dental care that feels like home.
For Dr. Russ Rawls, it's all about community and our active community members.
In Mountain Home, we're proud to be part of a medical community which nurtures a philosophy of commitment to things that matter, exceptional care for patients, and love for this beautiful area. Dr. Jason McConnell, Dr. Nick Souter, and I pledge to take the very best care of you at Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine so you can enjoy an active life in the Ozarks.
Visit Dr. Rawls, Dr. McConnell, and Dr. Souter at number 3 Medical Plaza.
Todd Gilbert Insurance is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. Todd Gilbert Insurance is your local independent insurance agency offering insurance from a variety of competitive markets tailored to insure your home, auto, life, health, and business. With 10 licensed insurance agents representing more than 25 different insurance companies, Todd Gilbert Insurance can competitively quote your risk to find the best coverage for the best price while consistently outperforming its competition. Todd Gilbert Insurance. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Good luck, Rhett, and go Bombers!
White River Materials has earned a reputation for producing industry-leading, high-quality results. They have the experience and equipment to perform each project quickly, safely, and cost-efficiently. Privately owned and operated, White River Materials prides themselves in quality work with the customer's best interest in mind. If you need limestone or concrete products, or someone to do the job correctly the first time, give White River Materials a call today at 425-3431 or 425-4510.
Hey, Rich Norcross with Mountain Valley of the Ozarks. Just because you are at work does not mean you do not have the opportunity to enjoy Mountain Valley spring water. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks specializes in the delivery of 2.5 and 5 gallon glass as well as 5 gallon plastic bottles of pure spring water. Whether it's to an office, a warehouse, or any type of commercial setting, get Mountain Valley water delivered to your door. Call us today, 870-425-9565. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks, helping you stay healthy and hydrated while on the job.
FNBC, Jeans Good as New, Mountain Valley Spring Water, North Arkansas Dental Group, Todd Gilbert Insurance, Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and White River Materials. Now let's take you courtside with Matt Sharp and Dylan Connolly.
And a good evening, everyone, from Cardinal Arena here on the campus of Farmington High School. We're so proud to bring you tonight's broadcast of Mountain Home Bomber basketball. We have just the boys right now. We'll have the girls in about 2.5 hours from now over in Springdale as they'll continue action in the Red Dog Invitational. But right now, the Bomber boys are playing in the Bad Boy Mowers Cardinal Classic, their first game in this event, as their opponent tonight will be Ozark Catholic. For those of you that aren't familiar with that school, it is a little bitty school over in Tawnytown, which is not too far from us. Tawnytown is just west of Springdale. One thing that town is definitely famous for is their big grape festival every year. But anyway, Mount Home coming into this game with a record of 5-4. Bombers' last game was just 2 nights ago. They went to West Plains, won the Battle of the Border Trophy with a 75-61 victory over the Zizzers. This Ozark Catholic team, they may be a Class 2A, but don't let that fool you. They are a very good team, a 16-2 record. They beat Decatur a couple nights ago by 55. 77-22 was the final score of that, Dylan.
Yeah, that was. I saw that score. Hey, we learned this a couple weeks ago at Flippin'. It doesn't matter how big the school is. If you can play, you can play. We saw that with Chadwick. They had, I think their enrollment in the high school was about 60. And their enrollment in their whole district was about equal to what our senior class was, minus about 50 kids. So, I mean, if you can play, you can play.
Yeah. You know, you and I were just talking before we got started. The guy to watch for this Ozark Catholic team is Shep Newcomb. He scored 54 points against Valley Springs. It was a losing effort, but that's still a great performance.
I mean, that's to even get to that point. I don't care how many shots you take. You still got to shoot it. You still got to make them. So, I mean, I don't care if they're layups or whatever. You still got to be able to play. And Valley Springs isn't a bad ball club. They're battle tested. They played Farmington at the start of this year. I think Farmington beat them about 20. So, I mean, that's a solid team that they played.
Absolutely. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with more of the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic pregame show. Remember, at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic, when it feels like home, it heals like home. We've got more in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
FNBC is excited to announce their new Sapphire Plus checking account. Earn 4% annual percentage yield on up to $20,000 by simply using your debit card 15 times and receiving a direct deposit each statement cycle. You'll also earn 1% APY on funds above $20,000. Stop by one of their convenient locations or visit fnbc.us for more information. You and FNBC, better together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters, they have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile's best friend at North Arkansas Dental Group. Their family-friendly practice welcomes you with open arms, providing expert care from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Conveniently located at 2338 Highway 62 West, their new facility offers a warm and welcoming environment for all your dental needs. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, trust the experienced team to keep your smile shining bright. Book your appointment today and experience dental care that feels like home.
Back on the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic pregame show here on Classic Hits 101.7 and on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. Mount Holmes boys getting ready to play the Griffins of Ozark Catholic Academy this evening. Let's get the introduction to tonight's officials, brought to you by the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic. Again, when it feels like home, it heals like home. At the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic, we've got in the stripes tonight Cecil Brown, Keith Turner, and Ashton Eford. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start with Mount Home. They're the visiting team on the scoreboard this evening, so they'll be in their road blues, coached by Josh Fulcher. They'll be going with the usual five. Three seniors in the starting lineup, Ryder McLean and Tyler Podwaski both stand at 6'2", and then Blaine Tate at 5'11". They'll be joined by two juniors, Jackson Corp at 6'2", and Rick Gilbert at 5'9".
I think that's going to stay about the same unless something crazy happens, according to Josh.
Yeah. Looking at Ozark Catholic's starting five, they're also doing the three seniors, two juniors in their lineup. They've got Abe Sanchez, a 5'8 senior, Isaac Pallmeyer, a 5'10 senior, Matthew Webb, a 5'11 senior, and then their two juniors are Shep Newcomb at 6'1", and Simeon Spencer at 6'7". I'll tell you, that's got to be a scary thing for some of those 2A schools, knowing that Shep Newcomb is just a junior.
I mean, just for what I've seen, they played Ozark County, they played Valley Springs, they played really good small competitions. Probably, I think the biggest school on their schedule so far is us.
Right.
They're going to see Forest City tomorrow, but, it sounds like he's going to be hard to guard. It doesn't matter who the school is. But.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's going to wrap up the Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic pregame show. We're going to take one more break, come back, and have the opening tip-off in just a moment. It is Mountain Home and Ozark Catholic coming up next in the Bad Boy Mowers Cardinal Classic. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Hey, Rich Norcross with Mountain Valley of the Ozarks. Just because you are at work does not mean you do not have the opportunity to enjoy Mountain Valley spring water. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks specializes in the delivery of 2.5 and 5-gallon glass as well as 5-gallon plastic bottles of pure spring water. Whether it's to an office, a warehouse, or any type of commercial setting, get Mountain Valley water delivered to your door. Call us today, 870-425-9565. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks, helping you stay healthy and hydrated while on the job.
Uh-oh, sounds like you need some new glass, and Clear Results Glass is here to help. At Clear Results, no job is too big or too small for our guys. Rock chip or broken windshield? Not a problem. Outdated or broken business glass? Let us help. Custom glass for your home? We can do it. With Clear Results, you can trust us to get the job done. Let us get a quote started for you. Just call 321-1098 or stop by Clear Results Glass, located at 5051 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Farmers and Merchants Bank joins you in cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. Hi, I'm Tracy Adams, a commercial loan expert, and just like the Bombers, I know it takes a great team to care for all your financial needs. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is the perfect game plan for success. Visit Farmers and Merchants Bank next to Hickory Park, and I'll be happy to help you find the right loan for your future. Remember, Farmers and Merchants Bank is in your corner, and always, go Bombers! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Tom Knox, Dr. Wynn Moore, and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Knox, Moore, Roeder, and the clinic staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of expertise. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Discover the refreshing difference at Baxter Real Estate Company. While they welcome new faces, their agents are seasoned experts in the realm of real estate, particularly the captivating Twin Lakes area. With a treasure trove of knowledge and years of experience under their belts, their team offers unrivaled guidance to fulfill your property dreams. The area is experiencing a rise in listing inventory. Whether buying or selling, trust their experts to navigate the market with finesse. Baxter Real Estate Company, the Twin Lakes area's best choice for local realtors to help you find that perfect property.
Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Pay yearly programming and it breaks down to as little as $35 per month. Thousands of channels at your fingertips. That's at Brad's Home Entertainment, home of Big Box Brad. Call or come by to see for yourself. 877-492-0700 or bigboxbrad.com.
And we welcome you back here on Classic Hits 101.7 KCTT Yellow Mountain Home and the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. They were just finishing off the national anthem.
It won the Whitney Houston version, but it was still pretty long.
Yeah, it took a little bit on the with the
pledge
and the moment of silence.
They could have relaxed on the drums at the end of that, but
Yeah. So they're actually getting ready to announce the starting lineups for these two teams here for the crowd that is in attendance, which is at the moment just
they're still filing.
Yeah,
they
are still filing.
They're still filing. People just got off work.
Yeah, that's right. And for those of you that aren't aware, I tell you, and I know you were able to find a detour, but I tell you, Highway 170 to get over here, there's a lot.
Now, where were you at? Like, where were you staying at? Like, were you in Fayetteville?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah, it's always a mess up here in Northwest Arkansas. There's always construction. It's like when you go through Benton. There's that construction on 40 has been there for like 20 years.
Oh yeah.
Or not 40. I can't remember what that is, but when you go from Little Rock to like Hot Springs.
Oh, 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, especially down around Benton.
Yeah, that's been construction for the longest I've been alive.
Yes, no question about it. So, anyways, we are glad you joined us. By the way, again, quick reminder, the Mountain Home Lady Bombers will be playing their second game in the Red Dog Invitational this evening at 7:30. Dylan will be heading over that direction as soon as we get done here.
Obeying the speed limit, of course.
Right, exactly. As the Lady Bombers' opponent will be the Lady Eagles of Greene County Tech. So
that'd be a good game.
Yeah, it will be a good game.
That's two teams that a lot of people think could make a run in 5A.
Yeah.
Along with Valonia, Farmington, Greenwood. That's on the short list of teams that a lot of people think could go win it all in 5A. So
yeah.
That'll be a fun game. That's a good preseason test.
Absolutely. It certainly will prepare us for conference play. And tomorrow the Bomber boys will be back here for their second and last game in the Bad Boy Mowers Cardinal Classic. They'll be playing Shiloh Christian at 6 o'clock. And then that game will be here on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. Then at 7:30 we'll have the girls game. That will just be on Classic Hits 101.7.
Now we did talk to the people at Springdale. The Springdale Athletic Foundation is streaming games over there on Friday, so you'll be able to watch it there. We'll get that link out through all our school outlets and everything. So.
All right. At the Lady Bombers in that game at 7:30 tomorrow night, we'll be playing the host Lady Bulldogs of Springdale. Then both teams will be going to Jonesboro Tuesday to take on the Raiders of Nettleton.
That'd be a good one too. That's another team that at least in boys, they think they can win the East and go in a deeper run in 5A. But
that's a tough gym to play in.
It's an older gym. It's kind of a low ceiling. It's a noise box in there.
Yeah. So Mount Home's out on the floor, and Ozark Catholic is about to join them in just a moment for the opening tip-off, brought to you by Clear Results Glass. Tyler Podwaski will be jumping center for the Bombers, and for the Griffins, it will be, looks like Simeon Spencer trying to win the tip.
I have a fact for you for this jump ball. Tyler Podwaski, and I'm going to jinx the heck out of this. He's only lost one jump ball this year.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Well, make it two.
Make it two. As the Griffins win the opening tip-off, they are moving left to right in this first half, and they just about turn it over, and they do. As the pass was a little wide of Spencer, he saves it in, but right to the hands of Blaine Tate. Back the other way, Jackson Korb going into the lane for the layup off the assist from Blaine Tate, and Mountain Home strikes first.
That's a big thing for Mountain Home. They want to get out and run. Blaine Tate's got to be up there in the state steals.
Yes, absolutely. Ball goes over on the right side to Webb. Down in the corner. Now up top it goes with Sanchez over on the left side to Webb. Back up top to Sanchez. Over on the right to Weir. Now down on the low block. Going into the lane for the layup was Webb. He couldn't get to go, but he draws contact and he heads to the free throw line. Looks like there was a late change in the starting lineup from what from what Coach Cody Vaught told me, because he did not have Weir in his original starting lineup for me.
You know how those coaches are. They can't decide on anything. Vultures is for sure, though.
Yeah. Looks so they gave that foul to Tyler Podwaski. That was his first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Mount Home. Matthew Webb's first free throw didn't go. So it looks like Tafari Weir's starting instead of Isaac Polmeyer.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to figure. I was missing one, but
yeah, Weir is a 6-foot junior. Webb misses both free throws. The rebound comes to Spencer. Now down to Webb. He loses the handle of the ball. Now he's able to get it back out to Spencer in the left corner. Now he's going to pull up for the 3. He misses everything. The offensive rebound by Weir. No reset of the shot clock because it didn't hit the rim. Here's Newcomb with it. Dribbles to the right side. Now goes down into the lane, and he's going to be called for the travel. He sure did.
So the thing that happened on that free throw, Jackson Corp was boxing out, but 22, it wasn't anything illegal. He just kind of moved him under the basket where he was in a better position. So
yeah,
that's one thing Mountain Home's got to do. If they hold them to one-shot possessions, they'll be in good shape tonight.
Mountain Home with a 2-0 lead as we're a little over a minute into this contest. The ball goes over to Gilbert on the left side. He's going to immediately pull up for the three-pointer. It won't go, and the rebound is knocked around and controlled by Tate. He tries to put up the reverse layup. It wouldn't go, and the rebound comes to Sanchez. Go ahead.
Like Tate's just everywhere.
Yeah. Sanchez quickly into the lane as he goes coast to coast for the jumper. Good. Mountain Home and Ozark Catholic knotted up at 2. 6:24 left in the first quarter. Tate with it. He's going to give it to Corp, who drills down into the lane. Throws up top to Gilbert. Over to Tate on the left side. To Podwaski in the corner. Back to Tate on the wing. Back to Podwaski. He's going to pull up for the 3 to get the lead back. No good. And the rebound's chased down by McLean. He puts it back up and in.
You know, they're in a 2-3 zone, Catholic is, so that's two things you're going to get. You're going to get all kinds of open shots out of it if you move the ball, but you're also going to have rebounding lanes like Ryder McLean had there.
Cody Vaught was not happy that his team let him get that second chance there. Over here is Sanchez with it. He's going to dribble up top, throws over to Webb on the right side, down the corner to Newcomb, back to Sanchez, up top to Weir. Now ball goes over to Newcomb on the left side, 10 left on the shot clock. He'll give it to Spencer there on the wing. Now near the top to Weir. Weir dribbles into the lane. His shot may have been partially blocked. Webb gets the ball. They
don't see it.
Yeah, they're going to give. I thought it didn't beat the buzzer, but they say it did. And so they gave that one to Spencer.
Right on the other end. Wow.
And back quickly, Jackson Corp answers with the 3 of his own. We've got.
It's a tennis match.
Yeah, we've got 2 lead changes already. Mount Home's up 7-5. Here is Weir's jumper. It won't go. I'm sorry, that was actually Spencer. But the offensive rebound comes to the Griffins. Here is Newcomb finding Webb in the lane by himself for the layup.
They didn't see him. Corp was looking right at the ball. He got caught ball watching it, threw a no-look pass at him.
Matthew Webb with his first 2 points. 7-all our score. 4:50 left in the first quarter. Tate with it on the right side. It's like a zone for
Yeah, it looks like a little matchup zone.
Yeah, I think I was just about to say that. Podwaski with on the corner, on the low block. He gives it to Corp. Now kicks out to Gilbert. To Corp in the left corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. Gets his own rebound. Throws up top to Tate. Tate's going to dribble into the lane. Kicks out to Gilbert.
I tell you, they weren't too concerned about Corp shooting that. They just stood on the block and let him shoot that.
Yeah, they did. Here is McLean. He's going to dribble down into the lane, go up for the runner. Won't go, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer. Back comes Ozark Catholic. Oh, my goodness. They dodged a bullet there as Sanchez just kind of hesitated when he tried to throw the pass to Spencer, but Spencer was able to chase it down and keep from going on the sideline. Sanchez with it up top. Picks up his dribble, gives over to Weir on the left side. Now to Webb on the right. Down to Spencer on the low block. He puts up the jumper. It won't go, and the rebound's controlled by McLean.
It's a good job by Corp to body him up.
He quickly finds Tate in the front court for the layup. Good. Blaine Tate with his first 2 points of the night, and Ozark Catholic quickly calls timeout. We'll break with 3:42 left to play in the first quarter. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 9-7. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
For Dr. Russ Rawls, it's all about community and our active community members.
In Mountain Home, we're proud to be part of a medical community which nurtures a philosophy of commitment to things that matter, exceptional care for patients, and love for this beautiful area. Dr. Jason McConnell, Dr. Nick Souter, and I pledge to take the very best care of you at Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine so you can enjoy an active life in the Ozarks.
Visit Dr. Rawls, Dr. McConnell, and Dr. Souter at number 3 Medical Plaza.
Well, Ozark Catholic taking their first time out of the evening. Cody Vaught not happy that his team let Blaine Tate get that fast break in that layup.
Yeah, that's how Mountain Home's done a lot of their damage, just in the fast break. Just transition defense was just really lacking there from Catholic, but I think it's obviously a big thing, but it's just weird how a few ways that they've guarded him in this. I know they're playing us a zone, but when Jackson Corp caught that ball in rhythm in the corner, they didn't even try to run at him. I mean, that's just baffling to me because he's been one of our better shooters.
Here's Webb with it. He dribbles to the right elbow, gives it up top to Newcomb. He's going to pull up for the long three-pointer and misses everything and goes out of bounds.
That's Caitlin Clark range.
Yeah, it was. 3:29 left in the first quarter. Mount Home gets the ball back, leading 9-7.
It's basically a home game for Ozark Catholic since they're down the road in Tawnytown.
Yeah, it is. Tate with it, gives it over on the right side to Gilbert. Now to Corp near the corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Won't go, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer.
Maybe they know something we don't. That's the second time they weren't just too concerned about him shooting the ball, but, I mean, we know better than that.
Yeah. Spencer dribbles toward the right side, gives it up top to Weir. Weir's going to give it back to Spencer on the left. Now we're to Newcomb on the right. Newcomb's going to dribble down into the lane. He's going to try to throw it to Webb. Ball's knocked away and stolen by Corp.
Good job, Rat.
Here is Ryder McLean giving it to Tate in the left corner. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. A little strong, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer. He throws it to Newcomb, who's quickly back the other way, going in for the layup. Good.
That was a good move to avoid the charge there. Rhett was set. He did everything right there. It's just a better move was thrown at him offensively.
Newcomb with his first 2 points. We're knotted up at 9, and just as I say that, they give a three-pointer to Rhett Gilbert.
That's how you make up for it.
Yeah, his first 3 points of the night. 12-9, the Bombers up right now. 2:18 left to play in the opening quarter. Newcomb gives it to Weir on the left side. Up top to Newcomb. Newcomb's going to dribble toward the left elbow. Pull up for the jumper. Good.
I've watched a decent amount of film of this Ozark Catholic team, and that's kind of a sweet spot, about 15 feet or so. It's kind of a throwback. You know, it's all threes and layups now for a lot of places at every level, but he just kind of wants to go wherever he wants and shoot.
Yeah, he does. Tate almost has the ball knocked away. He drills to the right corner, though. Pulls up for the jumper. Good. Blaine Tate with 4 on the night. Mount Home's lead 14-11, 1:44 left in the first quarter. Sanchez with it. And Noah Polmeyer is going to check in for Ozark Catholic at the next available time. Ball goes to Webb. His pass knocked away and stolen by Tate. He's quickly back the other way for the layup.
Yeah, that's 3 steals now for Blaine Tate. We're not even, we're 6 minutes into this first quarter.
Yeah. You know, that's what he does. I mean, he gets in those passing lanes and then he's gone with it. Newcomb, he dribbles towards the low block, pulls up for the fadeaway, won't go. Rebounds controlled by Corp. Back come the Bombers. Ball quickly goes to Tate. He's heading back into the lane for the layup. He's going to be fouled, though, before he can get the shot off.
I mean, that's where Mountain Home is really dangerous when they get out and run because they have a lot of fast guards and a lot of guys that just know how to run a fast break.
Simeon Spencer picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Griffins. He's going to check out of the game, as is Tafari Weir. And checking in will be Isaac Polmeyer, the 5'10 senior. And he will be joined, let's see, by, I'll see if I can find that other sub.
I didn't see who came in.
But Gilbert puts up the 3 and banks it in. He's got 6.
He must have that 7-7 banking because the bank's still open.
Yeah, it was Elliot Lunsford that checked in for Ozark Catholic. He's a 6'5 junior. Here is Sanchez with it in the left corner. He's going to pull up for the 3. A little strong. Rebounds controlled by McLean.
Hey, Mountain Home's done a good job so far just holding this team to a one-shot possession. I mean,
absolutely.
That's big.
Yep, especially with their size. Here is Gilbert with it. He dribbles to the right corner. His jumper is up and in.
Hey, well, this might be a good offensive game for the Bombers. They've had 4 different guys in rhythm right now. It's looking good so far.
Gilbert with 8. Shot clock is off as Mount Home is up by 10 right now.
You might see them try to switch defenses here with about 10 on the clock when they try to run something.
Mount Home's run right now is 9-0. Here is Sanchez with it. He's going to give it up top to Newcomb. Down to 9.
And there they go.
Newcomb, he's going to dribble down to the low block. Going in for the layup, and he gets it. Good move. Shep Newcomb with 6. And they're not going to get the shot off, so that is going to be the way the first quarter ends. But a good one for Mountain Home.
Very good. I mean, Mountain Home got out and ran, and that's where they did a lot of their damage.
After 8 minutes of play, it is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 21-13. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile.
It will be Mount Home's ball to start this second quarter as they currently lead Ozark Catholic 21-13. You mentioned it towards the end of the period. One of the keys there was definitely limiting Ozark Catholic to keep them from getting second chance opportunities.
Yeah, second chance. Yeah, just holding off the offensive glass and make them hit tough shots. That last layup was a tough one, but I think Josh didn't want him to foul late in that. So I mean, if you have to give up the layup to preserve the foul trouble, I think they'll live with that. But
yeah.
You don't want too many of those.
Yeah, and that was a clean quarter. One foul for each team.
Yeah, I mean, that was a real well-called game so far.
Yeah. Tate with it. He gives it to Podwaski. Back to Tate. Back to Podwaski. To McLean in the right corner. He's going to drill toward the low block. Going in for the layup, and it bounces in.
That's a good move. They couldn't contain that first step from Ryder. That was just a good job getting to the cup.
He's got 4 on the night. Mount Home's lead back to double digits. Newcomb drills into the lane. Gives it to Webb. He puts up the layup. It won't go, and the rebound's controlled by McLean. Mount Home with the ball, leading 23-13. McLean's going coast to coast. I thought he was about to go in for the layup, but he loses the handle of the ball, gets it back, gives it to Tate on the right wing. Man-to-man right now for Ozark Catholic. Here is, well, it's just as I say that, some guys were actually staying in the zone. And the ball was knocked away and stolen by the Griffins.
Ethan Rosa entered the game, by the way.
Oh, yes, he did.
He entered for Rhett Gilbert.
And Rhett Gilbert's going to check back in at the next available time. Mount Home comes up with a steal of their own. Here comes Tate. Throws it to Corp, dribbles down into the low block, goes up for the layup, a little strong, but he draws contact, and he's going to head to the free throw line. No, they're going to...
They call a walk.
They did call it travel. How about that? Okay.
So one thing Josh did mention to me, and it's not like I'm giving anything away because it's going to happen. He's going to give a lot of guys kind of an audition for varsity time. Rosa's been that first guy off the bench, but you only see him really when we're in foul trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be whole stretches where you don't see him, but if we're in good shape foul trouble-wise, you don't see him. But now there's going to be a few more guys they just throw out there just for breathers, just to see what they're made of, because this is the best time to do it.
And ball goes down to Spencer on the low block. He gets the layup. He's got 5. And Mount Home's lead back to single digits, 23-15. By the way, Red Gilbert did come in for a moment ago, replacing Tyler Podwaski. Rosa, by the way, is a 5'10 senior. Here is Rosa with the ball. 2-3 zone looks like right now for
a little extended 2-3.
Yeah, it is
picking him up at the white line.
Zone. Ball goes to Corp in the left corner. He's going to pull up for the 3. A little short, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer. He kicks out to Newcomb, who's quickly back the other way. He's going to go up for the runner. Good.
I mean, that's pretty smooth. But I think they're just guessing right on Corp because, like I said, they're just staring at him in apathy. So they say, hey, you can shoot this.
Ball goes to Rosa in the left corner. He's going to pull up for the 3. No good. Offensive rebound chased down by Gilbert. Fakes out his defender. Pulls up for the jumper. Good.
At mid-range, that's his game, man.
Red Gilbert in double figures with 10. And Ozark Catholic's going to call another timeout. We'll break with 5:47. Let's play in the first half. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 25-17. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Farmers and Merchants Bank joins you in cheering on the Mountain Home Bombers. Hi, I'm Tracy Adams, a commercial loan expert, and just like the Bombers, I know it takes a great team to care for all your financial needs. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is the perfect game plan for success. Visit Farmers and Merchants Bank next to Hickory Park, and I'll be happy to help you find the right loan for your future. Remember, Farmers and Merchants Bank is in your corner, and always, go Bombers! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Don't let an injury keep you on the bench. Board-certified orthopedic surgeons Dr. Tom Knox, Dr. Wynn Moore, and Dr. Ed Roeder at Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic are ready to treat athletes of all ages. Doctors Knox, Moore, Roeder, and the clinic staff integrate high-quality, compassionate care with innovative treatment and years of expertise. Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic will get you back to doing what you love. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 870-424-4710 or visit baxterhealth.org.
Ozark Catholic taking the timeout there with 5:47 left to play in the first half as they trail Mountain Home 25-17. The Griffins already just have 2 full timeouts left and 1 30-second timeout remaining. Mountain Home with all 5 of their timeouts. Inbound pass goes to Sanchez as we're back underway. Sanchez into the front court. Throws over on the right side to Webb. Back up top to Sanchez. Over on the left side goes to Polmeyer. Back up top to Sanchez. Now Tolman a man-to-man. Back over to Polmeyer on the left side. Tries to throw it down to Spencer. Ball's knocked away, but Polmeyer's able to get it. Now another pass knocked away, but Webb's able to avoid the turnover. He gives it to Spencer for the layup.
There were 2 50-50 balls on that possession, and the Griffins got both of them.
They did. Spencer with 7. Mount Home's lead cut back to 2 possessions. 25-19 our score. 5:08 left to play in the opening half. Ball goes to Gilbert on the left wing. Throws it to Corp. Ooh, he threaded the needle to give that to Jackson Corp, who gets a layup.
That's a pretty good pass.
That's a great pass. 7 on the night for Corp. Mount Holmes lead back to 8. 27-19 our score. Here's Sanchez with throws over on the left side to Polmeyer. He'll give it to Newcomb, who has it there on the left wing. Newcomb dribbles toward the top. Now goes toward the left elbow. Picks up his dribble, tries to throw it down in the paint. Ball's knocked away, and finally, ball's still being fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will be Ozark Catholic's ball on the possession arrow as they just avoid a turnover.
Let's go hustle by Ryder to even make that a jump ball, though.
Yeah, it was. Tyler Podwaski checking back in for the Bombers, replacing Ethan Rosa. 4:31 left to play in the half. Griffins with the ball, trailing by 8.
Podowski,
I think that's what the PA guy just said, Podowski. Ball goes over to Polmeyer on the left side. His three-pointer will not go. Sanchez gets the offense rebound. He goes back in for the layup. Good.
That's what we talked about earlier. If they held him a one-shot possession, that 2 points is off the board.
Yep. Abe Sanchez with 4 on the night. Mount Home leading 27-21 with 4:05 left to play in the half. Ball goes down to Podwaski in the paint. He kicks out to McLean on the left wing. His three-pointer won't go. And a rebound's being fought for. It's going to be another jump ball, and it will be Mount Home's ball on the possession arrow this time.
That's a good job by Corp. Just keep that possession alive, just getting positioning underneath the rim. I mean, Corp's not the biggest dude, but he'll fight.
Yep. 3:57 left to play in the half. Bombers get a fresh 35. McLean will inbound it. Well, it goes right toward the hands of Newcomb, who's quickly back the other way for the layup.
I can really see how Newcomb scored, 54 points that other game?
Yeah. But he's in double figures now with 10, and Mount Home's going to take their first time out to try to sell the team down. We'll break with 3:48 left to play in the first half. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 27-23. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
For Dr. Russ Rawls, it's all about community and our active community members.
In Mountain Home, we're proud to be part of a medical community which nurtures a philosophy of commitment to things that matter. Exceptional care for patients, and love for this beautiful area. Dr. Jason McConnell, Dr. Nick Souter, and I pledge to take the very best care of you at Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine so you can enjoy an active life in the Ozarks.
Visit Dr. Rawls, Dr. McConnell, and Dr. Souter at number 3 Medical Plaza.
Well, Mount Home taking their first time out of the evening as right now the Griffins on a little bit of a run to cut this margin down to 4. 27-23 our score with 3:48 left to play in the half.
Yeah, you could just tell that Newcomb's a very competent scorer. He does it all kinds of different ways. He's done it on the block. He's done transition. He's got a good-looking jump shot. So, I mean, it's very evident he can put the ball in the hole, so that's a threat Mount Home will have to keep in check the rest of the game.
Here's Tate with it on the left side. He gives it to McLean in the corner. He drills toward the low block. Pulls up for the jumper. Good.
That's a good way to stop the run.
Ryder McLean with 6. Mount Home's lead back to 6. 29-23 our score. 3:25 left in the half. Ball's knocked away and almost stolen, and finally is stolen by Gilbert. He'll give it to Tate in the front court, who finds McLean going in for the layup. Good. 8 for McLean. Mountain Home's lead back to 8.
If a team's starting to struggle with a little bit of his own, the best way to get, other than shoot them out of it, is just run them out of it. That way they can't get it set up like Mountain Home has.
Sanchez gives it to Newcomb on the on the right wing. He's going to drill to the elbow. He's going to pull up for the turnaround jumper. Oh my gosh, he's got 12.
I mean, like I said, he can score. I mean,
Yes,
but the best thing Mountain Home can do is just make it tough on him.
Long 3 by Rick Gilbert. Good.
He can score too. Holy cow, their coach is bad.
He's got 13. Mount Home's lead is 34-25. And Spencer tries to answer with a 3 of his own. He can't get it to go, and the rebound's chased down by Gilbert. He's quickly throwing it in the front court to McLean, who has it on the right side. McLean's met by a double team. Gives it to Podwaski. Podwaski back to McLean. Throws over to Gilbert on the left side. Gilbert finds Corp at the left elbow. He gives it to Podwaski. Diaz tries to throw it back to Corp. Ball knocked away and stolen by Newcomb. Newcomb quickly back the other way, going in for the layup. Good. 14 for Shep Newcomb. Mount Home's lead is right now 7. 34-27 our score with 2 minutes left in the half. Gilbert gives to Podwaski on the right side. He's going to pull up for the 3-pointer. Good!
Man, that's just an in-rhythm jumper. I mean, it's like with Corp or Podwaski catch the ball, they're not concerned about them shooting at all, which it just baffles me.
Makes Mount Home's lead back to 10. Here is Newcomb. He dribbles to the low block, gives it to Spencer in the right corner. He puts up the 3-pointer, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Tate. 1:35 left to play in the half. Bombers with the ball, leading at 37-27. Gilbert quickly into the front to the lane. He throws out to Corp on the right side. His 3-pointer, good.
I tell you, they got to start guarding them. I mean, if they give them in-rhythm jumpers like this, where they're just standing and getting the ball spun around to how they want it, it might drop 90.
Yeah, Corp now has 10. Bombers up 40-27. 1:15 left in the half. Sanchez with it, dribbles toward the left side, gives it to Webb. Over on the right to Polmeyer. Polmeyer will give it back up top to Sanchez. He's going to pull up for the 3-pointer. No good. And the rebound is knocked around and controlled by Tate. Tate quickly going coast to coast for the layup, and it goes in.
Should have been an and one.
Blaine Tate with 8. Bombers up by 15. 45 seconds left to play in the half. Newcomb with it. Drills up top. Now he goes over to the left side. He's going to the low block for the reverse layup. He'll be fouled on the way up, and he's going to the free throw line with 35.5 seconds left in the half.
I mean, Newcomb, this young man's name is Newcomb, correct? Shepard Newcomb?
Yeah.
He's the only one keeping him afloat. I mean, I just look at it this way. I know that he's as capable a scorer as anyone on the floor is for either team, but I just worry that, can Catholic, do they want to get in a firefight with a pair of scissors?
Right. Yep. That foul's on Corp, his first personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the second quarter against the Bombers. Newcomb did get the first free throw, and before he shoots the second one, Polmeyer's going to check back out as he's replaced by Tafari Weir. So one more free throw for Newcomb. Second shot is up. Bounces around, falls out. Offensive rebound. I was just about to say offensive rebound, but they're going to call Spencer for the push-off.
Yeah, a little displacement under the rim. That's kind of what he did earlier, and they let it go, which, I mean, I'm fine with it. It wasn't anything crazy. That one was, but, if you're moving your guy out from underneath the rim, I mean, that's an issue.
Actually, the shot clock and game clock are about even. So Mount Home could probably hold for the last shot at the half.
I think that's what they're doing. They're just waiting for anything open or a layup right now.
Here's Tate with it up top. Mount Home right now up by 14. Down to 10. Ball goes over to Gilbert on the left side. Down to 5. Gilbert's going to pull up for the jumper just inside the 3-point line, misses everything. Tate saves it in to Corp. They're not going to get the shot off, but Mount Home is going to take a 14-point lead into the locker room.
That's just a good job offensively by Mountain Home in that half. It wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing half, but it still got the job done. They're up by double digits at halftime.
So we're going to come back in just a moment for the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 42-28 at the break. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Class Kids 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile's best friend at North Arkansas Dental Group. Their family-friendly practice welcomes you with open arms, providing expert care from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Conveniently located at 2338 Highway 62 West, their new facility offers a warm and welcoming environment for all your dental needs. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, trust the experienced team to keep your smile shining bright. Book your appointment today and experience dental care that feels like home.
For Dr. Russ Rawls, it's all about community and our active community members.
In Mountain Home, we're proud to be part of a medical community which nurtures a philosophy of commitment to things that matter, exceptional care for patients, and love for this beautiful area. Dr. Jason McConnell, Dr. Nick Souter, and I pledge to take the very best care of you at Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine so you can enjoy an active life in the Ozarks.
Visit Dr. Rawls, Dr. McConnell, and Dr. Souter at number 3 Medical Plaza.
Todd Gilbert Insurance is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. Todd Gilbert Insurance is your local independent insurance agency offering insurance from a variety of competitive markets tailored to insure your home, auto, life, health, and business. With 10 licensed insurance agents representing more than 25 different insurance companies, Todd Gilbert Insurance can competitively quote your risk to find the best coverage for the best price while consistently outperforming its competition. Todd Gilbert Insurance, large enough to serve, small enough to care. Good luck, Rhett, and go Bombers!
And we welcome you into the Central Heating Cooling halftime show here on Classic Hits 101.7 and on the Bomber Sports Network here on YouTube. Again, Central Heating and Cooling, where comfort exceeds expectations.
Shout out to Matt Martin.
Absolutely. It is right now Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 42-28 here on in their first game in the Bad Boy Mowers Cardinal Classic. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our numbers this evening. Mountain Home with 2 players in double figures. Rhett Gilbert leading the way so far with 13 points, 10 for Jackson Corp, 8 each for Ryder McLean and Blaine Tate, and 3 for Tyler Podwaski. Ozark Catholic, they've got 1 player in double figures. That is Shep Newcomb with 15, 7 so far for Simeon Spencer, 4 for Abe Sanchez, and 2 for Matthew Webb. This game has had 3 ties and 2 lead changes, but those were early on. Mountain Home, overall did a good job of limiting some of those second chance opportunities. I will say though, Ozark Catholic made a pretty good run there at one point in the second quarter.
Yeah, anytime you got a volatile scorer like Newcomb for Ozark Catholic, you're going to have a shot. You're going to have runs in a game. Like any good team's going to have a run in the game like that. But Mountain Home did a good job to responding to those runs to turn it. What might be a 4 or 5-0 run and just keep it at that. Not let it get to 10, not let it get to a 12-2 run. But they did a good job just kind of, like in a boxing match. You just jab them to death. You just kind of match what they do, and then you just hope that at the end you hit them with a flurry.
Yeah. Truth be told, if you told me only 3 fouls have been committed in that whole first half, probably would have said no.
Well, it's kind of understandable because Ozark Catholic's been playing just a sunk-in zone, like we said. Like 2 of our better shooters, Tyler Podwaski and Jackson Corp, anytime they catch the ball, they're 10 feet off of them. So, I mean, again, like I said, of course, I've seen every game of them so far, so that's just baffling to me. It might not be. They have some rhyme or reason for it, but they've just been kind of out of sorts. But, I mean, anytime you get open looks like that, they're eventually going to fall. But on the other side of the ball, when you have a team like Mountain Home where there's not very much depth there, you're going to let a lot more things go than Coach Fulcher's teams have traditionally not let go in years past. Like someone driving the rim, you might foul them. You might do a good job, try to make it more difficult on them. But now they're kind of more on the, I don't want to say fully conservative, but they're trying not to foul.
Right.
Trying not to foul as much because that's been a big point of emphasis, not only this year but lately because they've had a lot of guys with foul trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take another break. We're going to come back with more of the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show in a moment. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic here in the Bad Boy Mowers Cardinal Classic, 42-28. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Tired of paying that high cable or satellite service bill every month? Or what about paying for multiple streaming services and have to switch between apps to get everything you want? Brad's Home Entertainment has your solution. All your networks, weather, news, sports, and entertainment in one box. Pay yearly programming and it breaks down to as little as $35 per month. Thousands of channels at your fingertips. That's at Brad's Home Entertainment, home of Big Box Brad. Call or come by to see for yourself. 877-492-0700 or bigboxbrad.com.
FNBC is excited to announce their new Sapphire Plus checking account. Earn 4% annual percentage yield on up to $20,000 by simply using your debit card 15 times and receiving a direct deposit each statement cycle. You'll also earn 1% APY on funds above $20,000. Stop by one of their convenient locations or visit fnbc.us for more information. You and FNBC, better together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Back on the back on the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show here on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. I apologize for that.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 42-28. And again, we've got another game for you later on tonight here on both avenues, as the Lady Bombers will play their second game in the Red Dog Invitational over at Springdale against Greene County Tech. That'll be at 7:30. On both here on Classic Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network. And then tomorrow, Mountain Home's boys will wrap up their run here in the Cardinal Classic against Shiloh Christian. That game will be at 6 here on both on both avenues. And also, the Lady Bombers will be playing at 7:30 tomorrow against Springdale for their final game over there. And that'll be on Classic Hits 101.7. While the Bomber Sports Network won't have that, again, they
games are just too close.
Yeah.
So, and if also anyone knows any of police officers in Washington County willing to give a police escort over there, I would appreciate it.
Yes.
That way we can ensure that everyone's able to not miss a thing.
There you go. So. There you go. And then the both teams will be going to Jonesboro Tuesday for an outing with Nettleton.
And then after that, both teams only have one more game after that. I think the girls have Rogers Heritage, and then the boys play in that border war.
Over at North Ark, against Fair Grove. That game against Heritage will be next Friday.
Back home finally.
Yeah, that's the first time the girls will be playing at home.
Yeah. That's only the second, well, if you count the benefit game, only the third time at home for our high school teams. It was very unusual, just a strange schedule this year.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's go wrap up the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show. It's Central Heating and Cooling, comfort exceeds expectations. We'll come back and start the second half in just a minute. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 42-28. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Hey, Rich Norcross with Mountain Valley of the Ozarks. Just because you are at work does not mean you do not have the opportunity to enjoy Mountain Valley spring water. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks specializes in the delivery of 2.5 and 5-gallon glass as well as 5-gallon plastic bottles of pure spring water. Whether it's to an office, a warehouse, or any type of commercial setting, get Mountain Valley water delivered to your door. Call us today, 870-425-9565. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks, helping you stay healthy and hydrated while on the job.
Uh-oh, sounds like you need some new glass, and Clear Results Glass is here to help. At Clear Results, no job is too big or too small for our guys. Rock chip or broken windshield? Not a problem. Outdated or broken business glass? Let us help. Custom glass for your home? We can do it. With Clear Results, you can trust us to get the job done. Let us get a quote started for you. Just call 321-1098 or stop by Clear Results Glass, located at 5051 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
I believe it will be Ozark Catholic's ball to start the second half as Mount Home is up 42-28. Griffins will be moving right to left for these last two quarters.
You have a schedule for this event? I know the last game's Forest City and Farmington, and Lakeside's here. Hot Springs Lakeside. I'm trying to figure out who else they play, but this is a good classic that they put on. You know, last year we came to this, we played Benton, and that's a team that went to the state finals and lost to Pine Bluff.
We took them to double overtime last year.
Yeah, that was a good game. And they didn't have their dude Terrion Burgess.
That's true.
I think he's got over. I think he's in the 60s in D1 offers now. I don't know if he's committed, but
yeah. So Webb will trigger an inbound pass on the far sideline. Gets into Sanchez. We're back underway. Sanchez with it. Mount Home in a man-to-man. Sanchez dribbling between the circles. Throws over to Webb on the right side. He's met by a double team. Gives it back to Sanchez. Back over to Webb. Now looks like they kind of switch to the matchup zone a little bit.
So I think with the only 3 fouls being called in that first half, that gives Mountain Home the opportunity to be a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end like this.
Yep. Sanchez three-pointer won't go, and rebound is chased down by McLean. He quickly throws it to Tate in the underneath the basket, he immediately gets the layup.
Because I think the only 2 fouls for Mountain Home are on Jackson Corp and Tyler Podwaski, so you might see Mountain Home try to trap a little bit just to see what it looks like.
Yep. Tate in double figures now with 10. Bombers up 44-28. We're 50 seconds into the second half. Newcomb dribbles on the left side near the elbow. Throws out on the right to Webb. To Spencer at the free throw line. Tries to throw it to Newcomb. It goes behind him, and he can't save it in, and so it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover against the Griffins with 6:57 left in the third quarter. Bombers up by 16. Tate into the front court. Throws over to Corp on the right side. To Podwaski in the corner. Back to Corp. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good! Jackson Corp with 13.
I mean, that's in rhythm. That's a walk in the park. That's like practice three-pointer.
And Ozark Catholic's going to burn another timeout. We'll break with 6:37 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 47-28. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Ozark Catholic just has 2 timeouts left now with 6:37 left to play in the third quarter as it is Mount Home leading 47-28. Bombers come out a little bit of a rhythm. So Ozark Catholic trying to see if they can squash that a little bit. Here's Sanchez with it, gives it to Newcomb.
That's a 5-0 run to start this quarter, Matt.
It is. Sanchez dribbles up top. I'm sorry, that's Newcomb with it. Now he gives it to Sanchez on the right side. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. It won't go. Rebound's knocked around and controlled by Weir. And Ozark Catholic will get a fresh 35. Weir's going to go into the lane for the runner. He gets it.
I think Mountain Home's going to try to pursue the avenue of they're not going to let Newcomb just beat them and come back. They're going to try if they're going to come back and try to make this a game, the other 4 dudes on the floor are going to have to do something. I think that's kind of what they're leaning on.
Podwaski drills into the lane, throws it up top to Gilbert for 3.
That's just money.
Yep, he's got 16. Mount Home's lead is 20 now. 50-30 our score. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Polmeyer with it on the left side. He's going to dribble toward the free throw line. Gives out to Weir. Down to Polmeyer in the left corner. Gives it to Spencer just outside the paint. His turnaround jumper goes in.
So far, the last 2 buckets have been scored by someone other than Newcomb.
Yep.
So
Spencer with 9 on the night. Mount Home's lead back down to 18.
if you're Mountain Home, you want to either build on this lead or just kind of maintain that 20-point gap here in this one.
Ball goes down to Podwaski. He tries for the reverse layup. No good. May have been partially blocked, and the rebound comes to Sanchez. He gives it up top to Newcomb. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound for Spencer. He puts it back up. He can't get it to go, but draws contact. He's going to the free throw line with 5:01 left in the third.
Now, if you're Mountain Home, you got to tighten up a little bit. I know they're doing a good job on Newcomb, but you've let 3 different guys score buckets here that aren't named Newcomb, just off of offensive rebounds and just hustle plays.
The foul's on Ryder McLean, his first personal foul, team foul number 1 here in the third quarter against the Bombers. Simeon Spencer's first free throw of the night goes in. He's now in double figures. One more for Spencer to shoot. Second shot is up. No good. He gets 1 of 2. Rebound's knocked around and controlled finally by McLean. McLean quickly into the front court. He's going coast to coast, trying to go for the runner, misses everything, and the rebound is controlled by Spencer.
I believe I got tipped.
It may have been. Ball goes to Newcomb. He puts up the 3 on the left side. No good. Weir gets the offensive rebound. Throws it back out to Newcomb. He dribbles towards the low block. Goes in for the layup. He's going to be called for the charge.
It was.
Shep Newcomb with his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 against the Griffins here in the third quarter.
That was a good job by Corp. He had him walled up, and then he just dropped his shoulder square in his chest and displaced him. So that's a good job by the official. You see a lot of times that foul gets just let go, if they have a little bit of a size advantage. But the official did a good job calling that.
Ryder McLean checks out as Drew McGee comes in for the first time tonight. He's a 5'11 senior. Here is Tate into the front court. Throws to Podwaski on the left side. His three-pointer good.
Wow, it's raining in here.
Yep. Podwaski with 6. Mount Home leading 53-33. 4:20 left to play in the third quarter. Here is Weir going into the lane for the layup. It rolls around, falls out, but tipped back up and in by Spencer.
We talk about Drew McGee coming into the game now. I mentioned earlier, Josh is kind of expanding the lineup a little bit tonight because it's not, I don't want to say sustainable to just have 5 guys play all the time, but he's trying new guys to see what they're made of.
Corp's three-pointer back on the other end wouldn't go, and McGee is called for the foul on the rebound attempt. That is his first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Bombers here in the third quarter. Mount Home leading 53-35 with 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Here is Sanchez giving it to Weir on the left side. Back to Sanchez in the corner. Down to Spencer on the low block. Has the ball knocked away and stolen by Tate, but then he throws it right back to Sanchez to gives it to Spencer in the paint right underneath the basket for the easy hook shot. 14 on the night for Simeon Spencer. Mount Home's lead up down to 16 now. 53-37 our score. 3:35 left in the third. Ball goes to Podwaski. He dribbles into the lane, puts up what looked like he's about to put up the jumper. Instead, he gives it to McGee, now to Tate. Over to Podwaski on the left side. He's going to try for another 3. Why not?
He's just wide open.
Yeah. He's got 9. Mount Home leading 56-37. 3:17 left to play in the third. Ball goes up top to Spencer. Now to Weir. Weir drills on the left side. Down to Sanchez in the corner. Sanchez going down into the lane, going in for the layup. It rolls around, falls out, but he draws contact, and he will head to the free throw line with 3:01 left to play in the third. Officials are talking about something. I'm not sure what.
I think it's just what number it was.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not fully sure if Ozark Catholic, I want to know how good of a shooter number 14 on the Tigers of Mountain Home, Idaho is. If they just got the wrong Mountain Home that they're watching, because Tyler Podwaski's getting whatever he wants on the three-point line.
Tyler Podwaski picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 3, and looks like a timeout's going to be called, I believe, by Mountain Home. No, by Ozark Catholic. We'll break with 3:01 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mount Home leading Ozark Catholic 56-37. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Ozark Catholic with just one timeout left now before Sanchez shoots his free throws. This will be Abe Sanchez's first trip to the line tonight. He's got 4 so far.
Well, Matt, I told you he gets 5 timeouts per game. He's going to use them.
Yeah.
You can't take them with.
He's doing that. He's just got 1 left. Mount's home with 4. Sanchez with his first free throw. Shot is up and good.
It's very unusual that he would call timeouts before his own kid is shooting.
I thought the same thing.
Or even at least after he shoots 1.
Yeah. So Sanchez with 1 more free throw. Second shot is up, and he gets both. He's got 6 now. Mount's home will lead down to 17 now, 56-39. About 3 minutes left to play in the third. Here is McLean throwing it to Tate on the right side. Tate dribbles to the free throw line. Gives it to McLean on the left wing. He dribbles down towards the low block to McGee. To Tate on the left wing. He's going to put up the three-pointer. Good!
Golly. The three-point onslaught continues. One thing Mountain Home has to focus on here, the rest of this quarter, they've done a good job on Newcomb. He hadn't scored this quarter, but his teammates have scored all 11 points for them in this quarter.
Yes. Here, Tate with 13 on the night. Mount's Home's lead is back to 20. Back the other way. Newcomb's going to put up for the three-pointer. No good. Weir gets offense rebound. He can't get the putback. Rebound's knocked around, controlled by Polmeyer. They get another opportunity. Ball goes to Newcomb on the right side. His three-pointer rolls around and falls in. And a stoppage of play. Was a technical foul just called? Or a warning. Anyways, Newcomb now has 18 on the night.
No, they called a foul on
they're going to call a foul.
He goes underneath. He's trying to box out it.
Okay. So
I mean, nobody's really arguing it.
That's
so
his second foul. The last foul Mountain Home has to give in this quarter. Inbound pass goes to Spencer, and immediately underneath the basket, he gets the easy layup. Simeon Spencer has really been...
he stepped it up.
Yeah, he has. 59-44, Bombers up with about 2 minutes left in the third. Ball goes to Gilbert on the right side. His three-pointer no good. Sanchez gets the rebound. He gives it to Newcomb quickly into the front court. He's going to pull up for another 3 on the left side. This one won't go. Rebound is controlled. Well, They're going to call a foul before anyone can get the board. They're going to give that to Spencer, his second personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Griffins here in the third quarter. Tyler Podwaski is going to check back in as Drew McGee takes a seat. 1:45 left to play in the third. Bombers with the ball, leading by 15.
That's a good job by Drew McGee just to eat up minutes there, give Tyler Podwaski a little breather, give this lineup a little breather.
Yep. Tate into the front court. He'll give it to McLean. Back to Tate. Up top to Corp, to McLean on the left side. McLean's going to dribble into the lane. He's going to pull up for the jumper. It won't go, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer. He's gotten several boards tonight.
Yeah, he's really active on the glass.
Yep. Ball goes to Newcomb. He's quickly into the lane, going up for the fadeaway. Won't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Spencer, they're going to say, and it will be Mount Home's ball with 1:16 left in the third.
Now, I know Newcomb has 20 points tonight, but, I mean, Mount Home's done a fairly decent job of doing a good job defending him because, you know, like you said, he's been averaging, I want to say 20 or 29 points, and he scored 54 against Valley Springs. But you could just tell with his bag of tricks that he's able to score like that.
You know, they got him for 20. I've got him for 18.
They got him for 18?
Yeah. Anyways, Matthew Webb checked in just a moment ago for Ozark Catholic, replacing Polmeyer. Here is Gilbert with it on the right side. He's going to dribble to the corner, pull up for the jumper, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Spencer.
That's a good look. I mean, Mountain Home's getting good looks. They're just not falling right now.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Bombers up by 15. Here is Sanchez with it on the left side. Gives it up top to Newcomb. Bounce on once again in the man. Newcomb's going to dribble into the lane. Losing the hell of the ball, but Webb's there to pick it up. Gives it back to Newcomb. Up top to Sanchez. Sanchez dribbles to the left side. Gives it up top to Webb. Back to Sanchez. Over on the left side to Newcomb. 8 left on the shot clock. Newcomb's going to dribble down into the lane. He's going to go in for the layup. It rolls around, falls out, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Home.
Yep.
Man, it will be Ozark Catholic's ball with the shot clock off.
Yeah, that's just a bad bounce right there. Mountain Home did a good job trying to contain that. Good job defensively. They just couldn't get their hands on the rebound.
20.2 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Inbound pass goes to Spencer.
Yep.
Gives it to Sanchez. He's fouled from behind. And now Sanchez going back to the free throw line. Blaine Tate picks up his first personal foul. That is the 5th team foul against the Bombers here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Blaine was trying to pick his pocket right there as he tried to turn the corner. I don't think he saw that he was behind him, and I think Blaine just misjudged that. But Blaine, he does a good job with his hands. He's at, I believe, 5 or 6 steals right now in this game. But, I mean, that's just he just mistimed that.
Sanchez hits the first free throw. And so far, he is 3 for 3 from the line for the night with 1 more to shoot. 16.3 left to play in the third. Second shot is up. He gets both. He now has 8 on the night. Bombers lead down to 13. Tate into the front court. 10 seconds left in the third. Down to 5. They're going to have to get some pretty quick. They're going to get a shot. Tate's going to dribble to the left side. He's going to pull up for the jumper. It won't go. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. You know, Ozark Catholic making a little bit of a comeback there late.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to just scratch and claw their way back into this one, but it should be a good fourth quarter coming up.
We've got 8 minutes left to play in this one. Our score at the end of 3. Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 59 to 46. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters, they have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile's best friend at North Arkansas Dental Group. Their family-friendly practice welcomes you with open arms, providing expert care from Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Conveniently located at 2338 Highway 62 West, their new facility offers a warm and welcoming environment for all your dental needs. From routine checkups to advanced procedures, trust the experienced team to keep your smile shining bright. Book your appointment today and experience dental care that feels like home.
We're glad you're joining us this evening for Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7, KCTT, Yellville Mountain Home, and the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. Matt Sharp and Dylan Conley joining you courtside. Jude Dillon, our producer, back at the studio. We'll have Brad Coleman and Matt Norcross bringing you the action later on tonight at 7:30 for the Lady Bombers game in the Red Dog Invitational when they play Greene County Tech.
So that's going to be one of the big games of the night here in the state of Arkansas, boys or girls.
You bet. Inbound pass goes to Tate as we're back underway. Podwaski with it, gives it to McLean in the left corner. McLean's dribbling to the low block, kicks it back out to Tate. Tate dribbles into the paint. Tries to throw it to McLean. He didn't realize McLean was cutting, and the ball goes behind him and out of bounds.
You know, I was going to say before that turnover, Mountain Home didn't play just the greatest third quarter of all time. That's kind of been their plague this year, is just how things are going to go in the third quarter, but they only were outscored by 1 point in that third quarter. So even at their worst, things were still okay.
Sanchez within the front court, dribbles to the left side. Mountain Home in a man-to-man. Ball goes near the top to Spencer. Back over to Sanchez on the left. He'll take the screen, dribble between the circles. Goes over, gives over to Newcomb. Down to Spencer just outside the low block. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Spencer drills toward the corner. Gives across court to Weir. He's going to pull up for the 3. Good. Tafari Weir with 5 on the night. Mountain Home's lead all of a sudden cut down to 10.
I mean, like we mentioned earlier, great teams go on runs. It's just how can Mountain Home respond to this latest run that they've thrown at them.
59-49 as we're almost a minute into this final quarter. Here is Tate with on the right side. He loses the handle of the ball, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be the.
Yep.
They one official was about to say about to give to Ozark Catholic, but the other official said no, it was actually off the Griffins.
I think it's official that's nearest to us on your screen at home or nearest to us where we're at. He saw a tip from behind, so that's a good job by the officials to talk that one over.
Yep. 6:58 left to play in the game.
Well, we got something at the table now, so we're.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what the problem is.
So.
Yeah, the official's talking to Cody Vaught there on the Ozark Catholic sideline.
I don't know what it was, but I mean, I don't think it's a book issue on our end if there is anything, because we've had the same 5 dudes out there.
Yep. So whatever it was, it seems to have been resolved. Anyway, so McLean will inbound it on the baseline. Ball was tipped by Newcomb, but Gilbert Tate will chase it down. Here is Tate with it on the left wing. He'll give it up top to Podwaski, over to Gilbert on the right side. Gilbert drills to the top. He's going to pull up near the free throw line for the jumper. Good! To beat the shot clock.
That's a good job by Rhett just to get to his spot and kind of calm this run down.
18 on the night for Rhett Gilbert. Mounts Home's lead back to a dozen. 6.5 minutes left to play in the game. 61-49 is our score. Ball goes over to Weir on the right side. He'll give it up top to Spencer. Over on the left side to Webb. Down near the corner to Newcomb. Newcomb almost lost the handle of the ball, but he's able to control it. And now he's going to drill down into the lane, going in for the layup. His basket rolls out, and he's going to head to the free throw line as he draws contact.
Well, I saw 2 things there. I thought it should have been close to a 5-second count for Blaine Tate, but also whoever set the screen up top on the wing there, he just got obliterated.
Yeah, that was weird, I believe.
He got shoved right in the chest.
The foul is on Rhett Gilbert. His first personal foul, team foul number 1 against the Bombers here in the fourth quarter. Newcomb's first free throw is up and in. He is now 2 of 3 from the line with one more to shoot. And second one bounces out, and the rebound is controlled by Podwaski. 61-50, Bombers up. A little over 6 minutes left to play in the game. Tate going into the lane for the layup, and he's going to.
They call a block.
They're going to call a blocking foul. So Blaine Tate will go to the free throw line with 5:59 left. Abe Sanchez picks up his first personal foul. First team foul against the Griffins here in the final quarter. So Blaine Tate at the free throw line. This will be the first free throws of the night for anybody on the Mountain Home team.
That's right, yeah. I mean, they've been mainly shooting jumpers because the Griffins have been playing this kind of sunk-in zone, just letting us get in rhythm jumpers.
Yeah, that's true. Tate's first free throw hits the front iron and no good. So one more free throw for Tate. Second shot is up. Good, he gets 1 of 2. He has 14 on the night. Mount Home's lead, 62-50.
Attaboy.
And Tate steals the inbound pass. He gets the layup. He draws the foul as well, and he's going to the line for the N1.
So Mountain Home extended their pressure for the first time tonight. They went full 92 feet, and I don't think Ozark Catholic was ready for it. They threw it right to Blaine Tate.
Wow, how about that? Simeon Spencer picks up his third personal foul. Second team foul against the Griffins here in the final quarter. So Tate's free throw to try to convert the three-point play is good.
So it's plays like that can help stop a run. You know, they were threatening. It was down to a 9-point game, but Mountain Home just kind of punched them in the jaw.
Tate with 17. Bombers lead back to 15. Here is Webb into the front court. Is met by a double team. As the ball knocked away, gets it back though. Ball goes to Newcomb, down to Spencer on the low block. He puts up the layup, good. Simeon Spencer with 18 on the night. Bombers leading 65-52. A little over 5.5 minutes left to play in this contest. Gilbert with it on the right side. Ozark Catholic in a man-to-man. Ball goes behind court, but Tate's there to pick it up. He gives it to McLean. Dribbles to the low block. Out to Tate on the left wing. Tate dribbles up toward the top. Gives out to Gilbert. 10 left on the shot clock. Gilbert drills behind his back. Goes towards the elbow. Loses the handle of the ball, and Spencer gets the steal. He throws it quickly to Weir out in the front court. He's going into the lane for the layup. Good. Tafari Weir with 7 on the night. Mount Home leading 65-54. 4:53 left. Gilbert gives it to Tate in the front court. Over to Corp at the right elbow. Back to Tate on the wing. He dribbles into the lane. About lost the handle of the ball. He's able to get it back. Gives it to McLean in the paint for the jumper. Good. Ryder McLean, he gets 10 on the leaner.
Well, that puts our fourth guy in double digits now, Matt.
And Tate with a steal. He's back the other way for the layup.
I tell you, Blaine Tate's got to lead the state of Arkansas in steals. I mean, it's not particularly close. Holy mackerel.
He's got 19 on the night. Mount Home leading 69-54. Now Tate gets a little too aggressive there. He picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Bombers here in the fourth quarter. 4:16 left to play in the game. Bombers up by 15. So Webb will inbound the ball on the near sideline. He gets into Newcomb on the left side. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. Rebound controlled by Tate. Tate quickly into the front court. Gets by his defender. Goes into the lane. Now kicks out to Gilbert in the right corner. Gilbert will dribble out to the wing. Now goes actually a little closer to the half-court stripe. Just inside there. Getting very close to that. To that line. Ball goes to Corp on the right side, and he steps on the sideline. And much to the dismay, Josh Fulcher
he might have got displaced getting out. There's a reason he went out of bounds.
Yeah. Isaac Polmeyer coming back in for the Griffins as Matthew Webb takes a seat. And it looks like Ozark Catholic's going to use their last timeout of the night. So we will break with 3:49 left to play in the game. It is Mount Home leading Ozark Catholic 69-54. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Hey, Rich Norcross with Mountain Valley of the Ozarks. Just because you are at work does not mean you do not have the opportunity to enjoy Mountain Valley spring water. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks specializes in the delivery of 2.5 and 5 gallon glass as well as 5 gallon plastic bottles of pure spring water. Whether it's to an office, a warehouse, or any type of commercial setting, get Mountain Valley water delivered to your door. Call us today, 870-425-9565. Mountain Valley of the Ozarks, helping you stay healthy and hydrated while on the job.
Ozark Catholic now out of timeouts with, wow, they extended that timeout. They only had a 30 left, and they gave him a minute.
Oh,
well.
It's okay.
So, but anyways, they are out, and Mount Home right now leading us 69-54. I thought Josh Fulcher was giving the officials an earful. He really thought Corp was pushed out of bounds.
I mean, Corp isn't just going to fall out of bounds. He's got good balance. He's a good athlete. I mean, he's just not going to stumble out like that.
Yeah. 3:49 left as we're back underway. Polmeyer inbounds it to Sanchez.
I will say that's the first time I've heard Josh yell tonight, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll have his voice for tomorrow.
There you go. Spitzer with on the right side. Up top to Polmeyer. Over to Weir on the right. Up top to Newcomb. Newcomb's going to dribble down into the lane. Gives it to Spencer. Wow,
what a
great pass. And Simeon Spencer now with 20.
Say Spencer's done a good job tonight. He's another guy. I think our stats that we have for 9 games that they played, he scored about 20 points a game. So I mean, he's not a slouch by any stretch either.
Not at all. Tate with it on the right side. Bombers up 69-56. Ball goes to Gilbert. Up top to Podwaski, to McLean. Tried to throw it down to Corp. It was a little out of his reach, and Weir comes up with a steal. Weir going back the other way, and he's going to be called for the charge. Ooh. He just lost control and rolled over Ryder McLean. And McLean is...
he's fine.
Okay. For a moment, I thought he might have hurt his back.
No, he's fine.
All right. So, anyways, that is Weir's first personal foul. Team foul number 3 against the Griffins here in the final quarter. 3:02 left to play in this game. Bombers get the ball back leading 69-56. Podwaski will inbound it to Gilbert. Zone press for Ozark Catholic.
Little 2-1-2 it looks like.
Yeah. Ball goes to Podwaski into the front court to Tate. To McLean in the left corner. McLean's going to dribble into the lane. Kicks out to Podwaski in the right corner. Out on the wing to Corp. Now up top to Gilbert. Over to Tate. They're really extending that defense right now. It's
they went from a 2-1-2 to a little extended 2-3 zone almost.
Yeah, it looks like
2-3 zone, yep.
Down to 7 left on the shot clock. Tate with it on the left side. He dribbles into the lane, gives it to Corp in the low block for the layup. Good find by Blaine Tate to Jackson Corp.
That's a great job by Blaine Tate just to find the open man.
Corp with 15 on the night. Mount Home's lead back to 15. 2:20 left to play in the game. Newcomb with it, dribbles to the top. He goes down into the lane. And a foul's going to be called away from the ball. 2:12 left to play in the game. I think they got Tate with that one. Nope, I take that back. They give it to Gilbert. That is his second personal foul. 13th foul against the Bombers here in the fourth quarter. So one more foul to give for each team.
Now, we talked about how clean it was the first half, but Mountain Home has picked up their aggression on this half.
Yeah, they have. Inbound pass will be triggered by Sanchez. He gets in to Spencer, and he's called for the travel. So Bombers get back with 2:10 left to play in the game as they lead 71-56.
I believe that was Pawlowski. He just pulled the chair on him like Charles Barkley on Shaquille O'Neal. As soon as he turned his back, he fell backwards.
Yeah. Here is Tate quickly into the front court, gives it to McLean in the left corner. He puts up the three-pointer, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Newcomb. He's quickly back into the front court. He's met by a double team, gives it to Weir.
Oh.
Now over to Sanchez in the right corner. His three-pointer won't go. Rebound's knocked around, and ball goes off of McLean, and it did. And so it will be Ozark Catholic getting a fresh 35 with 1:50 left to play in the game.
Yeah, that's just fight for the loose ball there.
Yeah, it is.
And Mountain Home has done a good job getting a lot of 50-50 balls in this game.
Sanchez inbound pass knocked away by Gilbert. It was intended for Polmeyer, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Ozark Catholic inbounding it once again. Bombers up by 15. Sanchez looking to get it in. Gets into Polmeyer. He immediately puts up the turnaround jumper, and it falls in. Isaac Polmeyer with his first 2 points of the night. 71-58. Bombers up. 1:40 left to play. Gilbert gives it to Podwaski into the front court to Tate.
Ooh.
Tate will throw it off the leg of Spencer, and ball's knocked around, and Newcomb comes up with the steal. He'll give it to Weir, who finds Sanchez on the low block for the layup. Good. Abe Sanchez in double figures with 10. And Mount Home's going to take a timeout. We'll break with 1:21 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Ozark Catholic 71-60. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
For Dr. Russ Rawls, it's all about community and our active community members.
In Mountain Home, we're proud to be part of a medical community which nurtures a philosophy of commitment to things that matter, exceptional care for patients, and love for this beautiful area. Dr. Jason McConnell, Dr. Nick Souter, and I pledge to take the very best care of you at Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine so you can enjoy an active life in the Ozarks.
Visit Dr. Rawls, Dr. McConnell, and Dr. Souter at number 3 Medical Plaza.
Todd Gilbert Insurance is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. Todd Gilbert Insurance is your local independent insurance agency offering insurance from a variety of competitive markets tailored to insure your home, auto, life, health, and business. With 10 licensed insurance agents representing more than 25 different insurance companies, Todd Gilbert Insurance can competitively quote your risk to find the best coverage for the best price while consistently outperforming its competition. Todd Gilbert Insurance, large enough to serve, small enough to care. Good luck, Rhett, and go Bombers!
Well, Mountain Home taking the timeout to make sure they don't let Ozark Catholic get too close right now. With 1:21 left to play in the game, it is 71-60. Bombers up right now. Mountain Home with 2 full timeouts remaining and 1 30-second timeout left. Ozark Catholic completely out of timeouts.
Yeah, the decibel level in Josh's voice has gone up a little bit. I can hear him through the headset. So.
Yeah. So Mountain Home will inbound it. This comes right after the layup by Sanchez. He's one of 3 players in double figures for the Griffins.
Big thing is that the Griffins are out of timeouts now.
Yeah,
so this will make this run a little more difficult for them to make.
So here is Tate inbounding it to Gilbert. Back to Tate.
A little run and jump action.
Ball goes into the front court to McLean. He'll give it up top to Gilbert. Gilbert's trying to avoid a double team. His ball pass knocked away, and ball's still being fought for, and finally stolen by Sanchez. Polmeyer with it. He'll give it to Newcomb. He puts up the 3 in the left corner. It will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Podwaski, but his pass is knocked away, and a foul's going to be called. They're going to get Gilbert with that one.
Wow.
Let's
go for the loose ball.
That's what I thought. That's Gilbert's 3rd personal foul, and the last foul Mount Home has to give. The next one will put Ozark Catholic in the bonus. 46.8 seconds left.
I mean, it was, but
Josh Fulcher is looking for an explanation, and now.
Well, no, I think they're. I don't think that was on Rhett is the thing. I mean, I know they called it on Rhett, but
well, it was either him or Sanchez. Those were the two that were going for the ball.
I don't know what this conversation is. Yeah, Josh is just wondering what did he do because they were just going for the loose ball.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Gilbert.
Okay.
That they're giving it to.
Yeah, Josh was wanting an explanation because it didn't look like he did anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Inbound pass goes to Newcomb, and he's immediately fouled, and he's going to the line for a pair. Oh, I think they put more time on the clock is what they did.
Yeah, they did because the clock ran off a decent amount after that last whistle.
All right, so it's 52.6. They're going to give that one to Blaine Tate, his third personal foul. That is the 15th foul, so Ozark Catholic's going to be shooting free throws for the rest of this game. Shep Newcomb at the line. First shot is up. Good.
Yeah, I think that's what that conversation was at the table, just putting time back on the clock. Because I did notice, and I didn't say anything, but they ran about 4 seconds off of that last whistle on Rhett.
Gotcha. Second free throw for Newcomb. He gets both. He now has 21. Bombers lead down to single digits. 71-62 our score. Inbound pass goes to Gilbert. He'll give it to Tate. Back to Gilbert. Back to Tate. Tate gets it across the timeline. Tate dribbles toward the elbow, gives out to McLean on the left wing. How long do they wait before they foul?
I would start fouling now.
Podwaski gives it to Gilbert. And then Gilbert's fouled.
I think they waited too long because they still got a foul to give.
Yeah, that was the last foul they
had. If you're going to foul, I mean, it's not like they were trapping to try to get a steal. I mean, you got to just foul immediately if you're just going to do that.
Isaac Polmeyer picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Griffins. 33.2 left in the game. McLean inbounds it
to right
court.
Now.
And they didn't. Ball goes to Tate.
They're just trying to trap and just force us to do a turnover, but we're very guard heavy.
And the shot clock is off, too. Here is Gilbert with it, and he's going to avoid a double team.
I think they're just content to do this.
Yeah, they're just going to let it run out, looks like.
I think they're just content of trying to trap him, either force him into a layup or a turnover, but Rhett's pretty good with the ball.
Yep. Gilbert's met by a double team and gets out of it. Down to 7. Now ball goes over to Tate on the right side.
This is a good solid win for Mountain Home.
It was. And there's the final horn, and Mountain Home's going to get the 9-point victory. So Mountain Home will get into the 70 mark once again for the second straight game. They defeat Ozark Catholic 71-62. We'll come back and start the Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine postgame show in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 and watching on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Well, a healthy, clean, clear Connecticut purified drop of water, that is, right at your fingertips. Connecticut reverse osmosis drinking water. It is very affordable. Never haul another bottle to fill up again, and never worry if the stores are out of water or waste all that plastic. Connecticut, the leader in water treatment. We are ready to serve all your water needs. 45 years as a family business to serve your family as ours. Connecticut, across from Dairy Queen, 425-4167.
This holiday season, make Jeans Good as New Consignment Shop your go-to for all things merry and bright. From cozy winter wear like coats, scarves, and boots to festive holiday sweaters. They have everything you need to keep the entire family warm and stylish without spending a fortune. Decorate your home with holiday treasures and find unique gifts that are as memorable as the season itself. Give a gift that's sure to wow. Stop by and make this season sparkle at Jeans Good as New, 718 Church Street, right off the square in Mountain Home.
Discover your smile's best friend at
And we welcome you into the Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine postgame show here on Classic Hits 101.7 and on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping your life in motion. Mount Home gets the victory 71-62. Another good win as they improve to 6-4.
Yeah, that's a good job by Mountain Home. It wasn't the prettiest game, and Josh probably won't be happy with the amount of points that they gave up, but winning's hard.
Yeah.
Winning's hard. Doesn't matter. I mean, that's a good, solid team that they played. They're going to make some noise in 2A. I mean, they've beat and they've hung with good quality opponents at their level. So I mean, this is a good job by Mountain Home just to kind of maintain it around a 10-point game. They showed how good they are on both ends of the ball, and if they're able to defend for 4 quarters in games this year, they'll have a good job. They'll have a good shot.
Let's get our Dewey & Sons Plumbing Player of the Game. For all your plumbing needs, contact the plumber number at 870-425-4868. And I think we got to go with Blaine Tate tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could have made a case for Rhett Gilbert. He was making a lot of shots, but I'd have to go look back when they give us the stats tomorrow. I'd say Blaine Tate probably had 8 steals tonight and probably about the same amount of assists too. So I mean, it's just an all-around game for him. That's a big thing for.
And he fought for rebounds, too.
Yeah, he fought for a bunch of rebounds. I mean, he just kind of does a little bit of everything. I mean, he's just kind of the Swiss Army knife for this team for the Bombers, and they kind of feed off his energy because once, if you notice if he gets a steal or makes a great play, the team just feeds off that.
He was Mountain Home's leading scorer with 19 as we look over the rest of the game stats brought to you by Baxter Health Bone Joint Clinic. Where when it feels like home, it heals like home. He was one of 4 players in double figures. Brett Gilbert also had 18, 15 on the night for Jackson Corp, 10 for Ryder McLean, and 9 for Tyler Podwaski. He had 3 threes in that game. Ozark Catholic had 21 points from Shep Newcomb, 20 from Simeon Spencer, 10 from Abe Sanchez, 7 for Tafari Weir, and 2 each for Isaac Polmeyer and Matthew Webb. This game had 3 ties and 2 lead changes early on.
All in the first quarter, right?
All in the first quarter, yep. With the victory, Mount Home's going to improve to 6-4 on the season, and Ozark Catholic is going to fall to 16-3. So the Bombers will play again this tomorrow evening here in the Bad Boy Morris Cardinal Classic at 6 against Shiloh Christian. So we'll have that game for you here on Classic Hits 101.7 on the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube. But join us later this evening. Dylan's getting ready to go to back to Springdale as the Lady Bombers will play their second game in the Red Dog Invitational against Greene County Tech. That'll be at 7:30 on both venues. So, Dylan, I appreciate you doing this game with me tonight.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I was here anyway, so.
Yeah, there you go. So thank you to Dylan Conley here join me at courtside at the broadcast position. Also, thank you to Jude Dillon, our producer back at the studio. And thank you for joining us on the air and online. For everyone at Class Hits 101.7 and the Bomber Sports Network on YouTube, I'm Matt Sharp reminding everyone our final score tonight from Cardinal Arena in Farmington. The Mountain Home Bombers 71 and the Ozark Catholic Griffins 62.